Good day, good blessed day. You're here on day four of 4 days towards financial freedom. 4 days towards financial freedom. I'm Seko Varner. I'm the guy on the bottom. Started foot on the bottom, now I'm here. And on top, my mentor, Mr. Sean Tull from YT Phoenix Financial. How are you doing, Sean?
Doing amazing, man. Amazing.
Excellent. Excellent. Today we're going to discuss the ultimate savings program, and then I'll follow up with a conversation on lowering debt and bettering. If that's not really a word, but bettering actually is a word. Bettering credit. So lowering debt and bettering credit. But first, we're going to start off with Sean with the ultimate savings program. The rich invest their money and spend what's left. On to you, my friend.
Yes, and this is a great quote that I believe in the rich invest their money and spend the rest. I think we've been really doing a great job of just kind of going over all the different options and things that's out there for people to start understanding how to make a better decision with their money. And I think this is amazing. So I really want to go into the ultimate savings program that a person can do and really how that can work for them. And one of the things that I definitely want you to get and be a part of that. So as we want to look at this, is one of the things that this is actually a secret, they say, and this is a book I think a lot of people should get. Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. I'm telling you right now, that's a very important book to get. And he goes around, he's basically talking to the ultra wealthy, the top 1% of the top financially strong people built in America, right? So you have your Warren Buffetts, your the Charles Schwabs, Forbes, and all these guys who have done that and different careers, different so on. So, and one of the things that they said that one of them that all of them do that all of them have this, okay? And actually this is where they start to base have their foundation. Everything that we've been talking about have a large part of their foundation in programs like this. It's the secret of the ultra wealthy that anyone can do. You can have unlimited deposit amounts with no income limit. So there's no income limitations. Remember, we kind of talked about that last time. That some things have a barrier from you or a ceiling where if you're making so much money you can't do it, or actually there's some things that people won't talk to you unless you're making a whole bunch of money. So, but this anyone can do. There's no tax on the growth of your investment. So that means while the money is growing, there's no taxes. There's no taxes when you access the money. That's key. Okay, no taxes when you get the money and use it. And also when the money is left over for your ears, that can't be taxed. And this is called the rich man Roth because anyone can utilize it. But wealthy people love this because this allows them not to have to pay taxes and control their taxable spending, right? Their taxable access. So let's kind of go into that a little bit, right? This is what it actually is called a lot of times in the industry, the ultimate financial tool for the 21st century, the ultimate financial tool for the 21st century. And the reason why they take advantage of this code called the 7702A in the IRS code. And basically what that means that any money connected to life insurance, man, that money is now protected from taxes over the lifetime of that money in the policy. So you could get insurance so that you take care if you die too soon or if you live too long. Remember, we talked about insurance, so this is a permanent feature. But and that's just a focal point, not a big focal point, but it's key because it protects all your money from being taxed. Now, how the money grows. Remember, we talked about three ways your money can grow: either fixed rate or indexed. And this built through the index. So that means you can't lose any money, but you can gain up to the higher whatever their highest thing in that cap. Now, some companies have a floor where they guarantee you like 1%, and you get all the way up to like 15% or more. So again, every company will be a little bit different. And the type of companies like this is Nationwide, Transamerica, MetLife's, the Prudentials, the Voyas, the big name companies. These are guys who do that, and we're able to help you with the leaders in the industry of this Pacific Life, just to name a few. Right now, really, I want to just kind of touch with you how important that is. Because let's say, for example, you're comparing this guy to like a 401k, and your 401k is building for you. And I'm going to kind of like put this up here for you to see all the years. So let's say you're gaining 10% in the market, right? Your 401k reflects what the market do. So if you gain 10%, you will gain 10%. And your IUL will gain anything in between that floor and that cap. But remember, again, the 401k does, or IRA or whatever, goes exactly wherever the market is going or whatever connections they have. So if it went up 20%, you'll gain 20%. Now, if your IUL had a cap of 15%, that's where it's going to cap out. It won't give you the extra 5. Well, that's on the way up. But Sean, what happens when it goes down? So let's say you lose 20% or 50%. Like actually, Seiko, a lot of people don't realize this year, a lot of people have lost about 30 to 40% of the market. All right. So that means that is actually have subtracted from their accounts. With the IUL factor, you will not lost a dime. Actually, depending on the company, you might actually have gained money while everyone else have lost money. Now, how important is that? This is very important because Warren Buffett says there's two rules to money. Rule number one, never lose money. And then rule number two, don't ever forget rule number one. Okay, because if you lose money, it's hard to get it back. I want to just give you a real quick example. If you have two $5 bills on the table and wind blows away $5, and you went back in your pocket and you put $5 back, a lot of people say in the market you made your money back, but did you make your money back? No, right? You just put an extra $5 there. You're supposed to have 15, right? So imagine if I'm never losing my money and you're losing some money, even if you have sometimes better gains than me, I will always beat you because I will never lose money. Now, couple that with not with avoiding taxes also, right? Real quickly. And so when other people losing 40% or 50% of their market value, you could be still gaining on the top half of the market. And again, I want you to really kind of see this real quickly as I wrap this up. And is that if you kind of compare this again, where you're subtracting out your taxes from something. So let's say you have $1 million to go. Now, you know what? You're getting taxed at 33%. Now you really only have 660,000, right? And that's at today's tax rate. What if it goes up? And guess what? Remember we talked about this in a different thing. All these stimulus packages. Guess who's going to pay for that? We are with taxes. So if you could control your tax burden where you pay no taxes, your actual balance is yours to spend, right? So your $1 million is your $1 million. So with that, that's the key. One of the keys that you want to do with that. So I just want to say real quickly in building this. Hey, look, actually, I'm showing you a different part of our. Well, you're not wealthy, by the way, right? Because you're not acting on some of these. But I'm going to point up my company information is YT Phoenix. But we also have our Rise Foundation, and I know a lot of people. I just want to highlight that today. But this, you can get in touch with us 75 and reach us at any of those numbers. Check out our website, man. We and right now I know we've been doing that same special where you can get that free book which is called your private bank, and we could definitely get that information to you. I want to let you know you can build your wealth and get that thing built so you can have your own private bank too. And Seiko, so that's my role on that. I hope I didn't go over, right? I didn't go, did I? But here you go, Seiko. I'll let it over to you.
That sounds great, man. That sounds great. I
Thank
love
you.
the information that you bring. The ultimate savings plan. The ultimate savings plan. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Today, on day 4, I'm going to talk about strategies of lowering debt and, as I said earlier, bettering credit. Bettering credit. All right, so let's go into it. All right, so I handle 3 primary services with my consulting. There are some others, but for today's purposes, we're looking at credit fixes, tax resolution, and debt consolidation. So that's my contact information there. Credit fixes, tax resolution, and debt consolidation. So in day one, because this is day four, we talked about protecting your wealth and credit. Day two, we talked about tax shelters and credit freezes. In day three, we talked about saving money and saving credit. And as you just learned, Sean talked about the ultimate saving program. And I'm about to go into lowering debt and bettering your credit. So let me go through my recommendations because they haven't changed. They haven't changed since day one. These are my day one recommendations. Don't co-sign for anybody. Nope, nada. Don't do it. Pay your bills automatically and early. Check your credit score often and early. Increase the credit amounts on your credit accounts. Increase the credit amounts on your credit accounts. Use services to fix credit and taxes. Do a debt freeze, a credit freeze rather, and a debt consolidation. So those are things we talked about in the earlier 3 days. Today, I'm going to focus on credit repair services, debt consolidation, and tax relief. All right. I am a product of the product. I am a customer of these customs. In other words, I use these services to improve my financial situation, and they're credit repair services, debt consolidation, and tax relief. All right. So, credit repair services. Now, you can find services in on web, talk to people in your neighborhood, talk to your CPA, talk to whoever you know who understands money and deals with finance. Sometimes we talk to people in our family that love us, that have an opinion, that are highly opinionated, who may have gone through some stuff, but they may not have the best information. They may not have the best information. So what I want you to do is talk to people who are in the business. And so you want to get copies and stay informed on your credit score. You want to dispute incorrect information. You want to remove negative information. You want to add positive information. You want to get a better mix of credit types. You want to know what to do if you dispute something and they don't change it. And you also need to know how to deal with credit better in the future. Now, if you do these things that I have on the screen, you'll fix your own credit. You'll fix your own credit. Beautiful thing is, you can do it yourself, and I highly encourage that. You can find a service to do it for it. I highly encourage that. I can provide that service for you. Of course, I highly encourage that. All right? So do the things that are on the screen, and that really will make a big difference, okay? So, if you want to do it yourself, I can help you. In addition to doing it for you, I can help you. So $35 a month, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to fix the credit and have somebody on call, on Zoom, actually in person if needed, to walk you through the entire process until you're finished. So if it takes you 2 months, $70. Takes you 1 month, $35. Takes you, 10 months, the longer you take, the longer it takes. Or you can do the 120 one-time fee, and that'll give you all the tools, all the visual trainings, and all the information you need to do that yourself. Okay? Some people need hand holding. Some people just need guidance. If you're a person that just needs guidance, the 120 deal will work for you. If you're a person that wants a little hand holding and want to make sure everything is done correctly, the way I learned, then the 35 a month will be helpful for you. So let's talk about debt consolidation. So the company that I work with debt consolidation is called Debt America. So we help people with credit card debt, credit card unions, medical bills, deficiency balances, collection accounts, past due bills, and financial hardships. If any of those things are speaking to you, we can help you with that. If any of those things are unfortunately speaking to you, we can help you with that. So, what we'll do is we'll lower the time that you pay. We'll lower the percentage, your interest rate, and can many times lower the total amount that you pay. Lower the time, lower the percentage, and lower the total amount. So if you look on the screen, there's a big rectangle that says 214 months. In many cases, if you do it and you just do the minimum payment, it would take you 214 months to get out the current debt that you have at this moment. If you go to credit counseling, which is a good solution, it can get you out in 60 months. If you work with us, we can get you out in normally 24 to 48 months. So that's a very big difference. 214 months, 60 months, and 24 to 48 months. But you have to use what's ever best for you. I would love to work with you, but sometimes you can do some things yourself. Now, if you use our services, we'll correspond with you about your situation. If everything looks right, we'll enroll you in the reduction team. If eligible, we'll take over in that way. We'll minimize all those calls you get from creditors. All right. We'll reduce the total unsecured debt and we'll consolidate everything into one monthly payment, which is normally about half of what you normally pay. So, what could you do with that other half of the money that you normally pay? You could put that towards your bills and get out of debt even quicker. Or you can do a IUL like Sean talked about. You can do that too. Yeah. So I'm giving you two ways to really help get yourself out of that situation. Now, some of us have problems with the IRS. We can help with that as well. So I'm connected with Optima Tax Relief. Now, Sean and his lovely wife, Nakia, they also have a CPA agency, YT Phoenix. I've referred a lot of people to them. They do excellent work. But I also provide tax relief services. So unpaid taxes, unfiled returns, wage garnishments, bank levies. The bank levy is when, you go to the bank and somebody levied your money. In other words, they put their hand on it and say, you can't get this. We got this until you finish paying us. We don't want that to happen. Federal and state tax issues and audit representation. So if you're dealing with an audit, we can help represent. If you haven't paid your taxes, we can help do it in a way so you don't face a lot of fines. If you didn't file, we can help you do it in a way where you don't face a lot of fines. Wage garnishments, we can stop that from happening so that you can pay things off. Bank levies, we can take that lock, that hand off of the bank and allow you to access your money so you can pay things off. All right, so those are some of the things we can do for tax relief. So we help with these things. And some of the solutions are listed below. I'm not going to go into all of those solutions. You can screenshot it yourself and you can look it up yourself. Maybe you can do it yourself. Or you can get in contact with me and we can help you through this process. All right. Either way you do it, just get it done. All right. So let me go over my recommendations during our 4 days towards financial freedom. Don't co-sign for anybody. Nope. Nada. Pay bills automatically and early. Check your credit score. Increase account limits. Use services to fix credit and taxes. Do a credit freeze. That's one of the best ways to protect your consumer credit is a credit freeze. Doesn't cost a lot, but it's worth a lot. And if you're having challenges with taxes or debts, let's do a debt consolidation. So we've been talking about 4 days towards financial freedom. These are the services that I provide. If you remember, we just had my good friend Sean from YT Phoenix Financial. They do similar services. We're all here to help you. Or, of course, you can find somebody in your neighborhood. You can find these services online. You might be able to do them yourself if you do enough Googling. But if you want it done right, you want it done in a timely fashion, give us a call. We'd love to help you with these types of services. Credit fixes, tax resolution, and debt consolidation. So, this is day 4, and we're finished. We're finished our 4-segment training towards financial freedom. So, Sean, any last words?
No, I think you said it, man. A lot of people out here, we all been in that situation. I know you felt that way. I felt that way where you're looking to build yourself up, grow. And this is the chance for you guys to just do that. We putting the services out there for you. Just go ahead and make that happen. And I'm going to definitely say, hey, get with my man, get the debt in order, and get your savings in order. One of the things I believe in, I truly do believe in we swim with both hands. Don't say I can't save because I'm in debt, or you can't get out of debt because you didn't save. You have to do both, right? Swim with both hands, right? And because if you see someone swimming with one hand, Seiko, they're drowning. So so you need to swim with both hands, and get that going.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, this has been 4 days towards financial freedom. The information for what we've shared is in the description box. The information for the days and the other 3 days, that's all in the description box. The contact information is in the description box. Hey, we love you. We want to see you in a better situation. We want to help you get to that better situation. Contact us or just keep watching these videos, learn the strategies, share the strategies. If you love somebody, tell them about the strategies. Let's all be in a better, productive, more blessed position. All
And
right, let's do it.
subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You guys take care. Peace and prosperity.